6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Listen, this helmet.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards.
One more. I took one on the right.
But instead, offense out there.
The other one's running left. I could have run right.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And he finds McDonald. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now a draw play for Gurley. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Tackled by A.J. Epinesa.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Oh my God, bro.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again they run with Gurley. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Oh, yeah! Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's got it.
And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now here's Olison, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Quadri Olison, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
I'm looking out here.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Oh, a ball batted in the air. Now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
I hit him.
That's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him.
Dude, his head went back like twice, 3 times. Oh my God.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Takes this from the 30 to the 34. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Ryan. Going left side, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
Oh no, it looked crazy.
On the gun, Ryan.
11 hits.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage. He's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown on the year.
When you were shooting
and the
him
Falcons will
on that left
extend
side,
their
I was
lead.
like, oh, yeah, that's how he rushed the other side.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
I'm pretty sure you need that.
Falcons 28, Bills 10. Young Wei Koo to kick off for
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick
I
off.
was ahead of your comment, bro.
Oh, the space.
Fielded in the end zone.
Thanks
And
for
this
this
will
shit.
not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack to lose that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Back now in Buffalo.
Bro, that does not
The
matter.
Bills have the football, but they trail
It
here
does
as
not
we
matter.
begin quarter number 4. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
With a 3rd and long. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Airing it out for Olsen. He's got a man, complete. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many
I'm
times.
just going with nothing.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Ready? 18.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray, eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills cut into that lead. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
It says where it is.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, 4th
fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when the team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons push further out in front. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
I wish this was something like, goddamn.
Going deep for Diggs. So this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert.
I can see that.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
I was slapping him with 5.5 by 39, and it was doing that little damage.
Murray now on 1st down. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
The first time he cut.
Jamonte Casey on the coverage.
Yo.
To throw again. Murray. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Bills on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
You crying, Dodo?
He gets it to ground. Good play. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed, as computed by next-gen stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. It'll be a loss of a yard. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills get a bit closer. Now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And It's complete. What a catch at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
At the 6-yard line.
Now Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Flushed out right. He may try, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown.
At their own 22-yard line.